Hi, Amy with Fashion Toppings, and I'm going to do a sewing video today. I'm going to do a quick refashion of a slip. Now, what my plan is, I've seen this on Pinterest, I love this idea, but I'm not willing to spend 30 bucks for a slip that I can make. I have a bunch of lace, and I got all this lace from an outdoor market that we went to last summer. And it's just been sitting in my drawer, and I've been holding on to it because I keep on thinking, oh, it's so pretty, I don't want to use it, I want to save it, and I'm using it. So, and I have quite a bit of it. So, I am going to actually do what I'm wearing right now, pretty similar. Okay, you might recognize this shirt. This is the 2XL, I think. I can't remember the size of this one, but it's like an overgrown shirt that I'm wearing it as a dress, and I belted it. I've worn it in another video, and then I just did a thrifting video on it not too long ago. But and then this will be coming in an upcoming thrifting video as well, if I haven't already posted it. But I just thrifted this skirt, and this is what I want to do. So what I did is, since this dress, if I put a belt with it, it becomes a little short, or it could, I don't know if it's a shirt or a dress, but if I leave a belt off of it, it's long enough to wear as a sundress, but not quite long enough where I'm comfortable getting up and out of bleachers at the baseball games and that type of stuff. So I wanted a little slip extender, and all it is a slip with a little bit of lace. I don't know if you can see that there. Dress, I'm going to pull it up a little bit. So let's say you have a dress that's just not quite long enough. Look at how cute this is. Peekabooing out at the bottom of the dress, just a little bit of lace to extend the length of a dress for those of us who don't like to show our knees. So I'm going to make this using my slip. Okay, so I have my slip here, and I've already cut it off and hemmed it because I was wearing it underneath my maxi dresses that were a little too see-through, and it's just a freebie. It's a freebie little slip that I got because it had a hole, and so what I did with the hole is I just put a piece of fabric over it on the inside, and then I just sewed back and forth to fill in the hole. So I got it for free because someone didn't want to fix the hole. So who sees a hole in a slip anyway? So even if you're not a good sewer, patching up a hole, as long as it's not going to be visible, is pretty darn easy. So I decided I'll take it for free, and so this is the slip I'm going to use. I did cut a little bit of length off it because it was a little too long. Once I add lace onto it, it'll be a little bit too long. So I cut just a little bit of length off it, not much. As you can see, here's the hem I cut off. And I'm going to use this hem. I'm going to use this hem right here to measure how much lace I'm going to need. Now I'm going to be gathering the lace as well. So how much lace I need is not quite sure. So just to be safe, I cut the seam open so I have the full length of the hem that was removed. And I'm going to take twice the length of the bottom of the skirt. So if you don't have a piece of fabric to work from, just take a tape measure and measure around the circumference of the bottom of your skirt. And I'm going to multiply it by 2. I'm going to have twice the length that I removed because I'm going to gather it a little bit. And then if I don't use it all, I don't use it all. But it's I've never done this project before, so I want to be better safe than sorry. So I'm just measuring this out. Okay, there's 1 and 2. Cut it. Okay, next we're going to take all this lace because I want to gather a little bit. Lay it on your slip and decide how you're going to want it to look. Make a game plan. And since I want to use, lace is expensive to buy, and so even though I got this at a flea market, I don't know when I'm going to find more. So I'm actually going to fold it so it looks like 2 layers. See? I'm going to fold it. So I just folded it down, I didn't fold it completely in half. I'm just folding it down a little bit so it looks like 2 layers of lace. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to my sewing machine, and I'm going to do a basting stitch all down this top fold so that I can pull and gather it. And I'm going to actually do it twice. I'm going to go down once, and then I'm going to go down twice. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, I'm setting my machine to a basting stitch, and you do not want to back stitch. at the beginning, fixed stitch, nothing. You don't want to do any of that because we're going to pull tight. So, okay, make sure it's going to look even. Okay. I always leave my needle in the down position. It's just easier that way. Just going to fold it in advance, out ahead, so I can tell if it's straight. Okay, and I'm just going to do a quick basting stitch. So you can see, I mean, there's a big distance from when the needle goes down to when it goes down again. There's a pretty big distance. I'm going to pull because I want a lot of string because I'm going to be pulling on the string. So I'm pulling quite a bit. Okay. I'm going to do that one more time, right next to it, not on top of it, right next to it. The reason I'm doing it twice is because if one string breaks, then I have a backup. Make sure your strings are out of the way. Stitching right next to it, not on top of it. And I'm going to do it again. As you can see, it almost gathered itself. So, what you're going to be doing is pulling on either the top or the bottom, not both. Gotta find it. Here it is. Okay, so you're going to pull on either your top thread or your bobbin thread, which is one's in the back and one's in the front. Pull on one, not both of them. And you're just going to keep pulling to gather it. Okay, but you can see that it's starting to gather already. Okay, you're going to keep gathering it until you get it to the desired size to go around your bottom of your slip, and I'll show you. Okay, let me see how this is going to fit around the bottom. Okay, and starting at the side seam, I'm going to pin it into place. Okay, so as you can see, all I'm doing right now is I'm laying the lace where I want it on the bottom and pinning it into place. And I'm going to pin it all the way around the slip. So let me go ahead and do that right now, and then I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, I have it pinned all the way around, so you can see where I'm going with this. This side I overlapped a little bit so I can hit that side seam, and I have it pinned through so much fabric it's poking up. So that will straighten out when I sew it. But there you go. See, I just pinned it right on there. Now all I have to do is take it to the sewing machine and right along my pin line, once again, straight stitch all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Done. As you can see, it's all sewn on, just a little bit of lace at the bottom. So it'll show out the bottom of a skirt to extend it. And you don't have to stop there. You can add, let me show you. You could add more lace, another layer of lace, or lay it flat on there and make the bodice of it lace. So it's a, full lace slip all the way up. You can use contrasting colors of lace. One's beige. You can see the slight difference. One's beige and one is cream. I don't know if you can see the difference or not, but different textures. This lace is thinner. Or you can, there's so many things. You could just keep putting layers upon layers of lace all the way around and make it as fluffy as you want. Now, I'm leaving it there because down the road, eventually I'm thinking about if I can find, a little more delicate with no print in it of a type of lace. I want to put another trim at the top. Okay, so here it is. So as you can see, it would extend dress is a little too short. It would extend it just a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but it extends it to make it a little bit longer, show a little bit less leg. And, oops. And there's the back. See the lace coming out the back of the dress? I think it's gonna be cute. I'm gonna be able to wear this under some of my sundresses that are a little too short for me right now. And oh yeah, I love this. And I did this whole project for less than $5. The slip was free. I already had it, and like I said, it had a hole in it, so it was given to me. And the lace I got at a flea market last summer, and I can't remember. I think I paid like $5 for the entire roll of lace, and I have plenty left over, which I can put another layer up here. But I'm not going to put another layer on this because this is a shorter slip. If I had another layer of lace right here, it would make my shirt stick out. It wouldn't lay nicely. So by having it this way, you can see that it's nice and smooth. So my shirt dress has something to set on and lay nice and smooth. Okay, that is my project for today. This is Amy with Fashion Toppings. Until next time, you have a great day.